Looks like that's. Ooh, hello.
Yo.
Got Nat's line up there.
A vintage one, yeah.
Teda blázni.
I can't believe that Echo just feels so comfortable doing this. It feels so counterintuitive, but he's doing this, man. He's landing headshots when he doesn't have to. And now the Izzy's here. Oh, this is brutality, isn't it?
Neodevěpa prostě.
No.
Stop it, you behave.
Get back on the
Calm it
ground
down.
right now.
Okay, see, it's these moments that I get not frustrated, but you can't be doing
Neodevěpa
this,
prostě hrajou
man.
ty turečky.
Style on them.
Čau jako blázni. Funguje všechno?
Doing that.
First 8 rounds here.
Mělo by.
Eternal Fire looking as
What's
if
up?
they're very happy to get down and dirty with the mates. They're totally in control of this first half of Ascent.
It does send a statement as well, right? There is something to be said about it. I think if we talk bigger picture, do we love teams pushing up against pistols and light
Čau jako blázni, čau Kristián, čau Maty, čau Kobrak, čau Mrak. Kurva, zase to bude... No zase bude překládat ten chat, kámo, to je paráda.
Especially in this matchup between these players, there's some information here to
Ascentík si pikli mates po včerejšku, to chápu.
Nobody in a position to really bail Minny out. Now, Izzy's patience.
Minny Phantom Gamer.
I think he's reading the map really.
Včera mu Alešek doporučil Reaver Vandala, ať hraje dneska. Hrál už Vandala Minny, nebo ještě ne? Tam jestli ho nasadil, vole.
Izzy's back online.
Aleškovo skin pro šestí. Jak ti je, kamo, rozlíp, actually. Dík za optání. Čau Lolemus, čau Mrak, čau Blázni. Čau Spacey. Včera mi bylo tak 2 z 10. Dneska už mi je tak 7, kamo. 8 možná.
They've taken. I liked what Izzy was doing, but he's the one who's seemingly playing the safest now. But they're on the cross, seen and revealed. He shouldn't get away with too much. Called out information and he goes forward. He's all alone though, swept aside.
Nádhera.
Mate's given a chance and they will take that every day of the week.
I think you probably expect a few rounds like this. Whether or not it will
Tři kola jsou dobrý already.
On the side of Eternal Fire, but Mate's up to the
4 jsou super, 5 je úplný sen.
Marteen bulldozing his way onto site.
4, kámo, 4 já jsem spokojený, to be honest. 4 jsou víc než enough.
Outcome in terms of what's going on elsewhere, but 6-3 now the scoreline. A divide and a neural theft on one side and
Já mám staríčko, chat, hned se vám věnuju.
here for the mates. Fabian looking to maybe crunch here towards the orb on the back of Eki's drone. Won't actually catch either player.
Staríčko nahozenou, jdem koukat. Marteen má formu, no? Vypo má formu, jaký?
Some fundamental flaws with Eternal Fire. He's got
Nice.
play there, but it felt individual again.
Tak rozebíraj, kámo.
Potentially work off the back of that as Izzy just about makes it over. But Beepo's taken control this time.
Rozebíračka, Bipo má, kámo, 10 kg už. Bipo 10 kg, kámo.
Exceptional work there from him.
Runs away with this one, a dash all the way through tree. Gets up into heaven, applies.
Fnatic, že to projebali, jsou crazy, ale to je ve finále lepší pro nás, chat. Podle mě pro Johnny to mají lepší matchup jako Heretic než Fnatic. Fnatic prohrál jenom na to, kámo, že tam mají toho C-vopa, na 100%. Na 150%. Všimni si, jak je neprovokujou. To je secret strata, chat, secret strata. Já jim můžu říct, ale secret strata je neprovokovat ty Turky, protože Turci, kámo, když tě uvidí, že na ně řveš, tak se akorát víc naserou a pak hrajou líp. Takže si všimni, kámo, jak dneska na ně v životě nebudou řvát, jakoby. Budou prostě jakoby jenom mezi sebou si říkat věci, ale neukážou jedinkrát ne ty Turky, když vyhrajou kolačům. Actually mind games. Když si všimneš, kam jak hráli ty Turci minule, Turci proti Turkům na sebe řvali jak svině, ale mezi sebou. Je čo, agresivní Minny. To je Vivek, by the way, to je Vivek strata. Kámo, kill trapy, ale Kill trapy je crazy, že fungujou. To jako Riens a Alpha v jednom týmu. Mimochodem myslím, že spolu budou hrát na tom Nations Cupu. Mini clutch. Mini clutch? To je píči, no. Vy obou. Ty piče, to je Minnyho pozička, přísám. Wallbang! Ne! To je zmrt. A tahle už jde na close, když nemá čas, by the way. Tahle už jde na close, když nemají čas. Čoravik.
Again, the only real downside here is by the time they've traded everything out, look at where the spike is.
Yeah. That was, I guess, when it got dropped then? Yeah, just caught through market.
7-4 now. The mate's still going to be comfortable in the purchase and fire back.
Jak jsem říkal, 4 jsou v pohodě, 5 už je úplný luxus, jakoby. Jumpík. Proč nefallbangnul? A ty... Až budeš ty klačovat na stage direct, doufám, že wallbangneš.
Problem being Echo, it's going to put the neural theft in here.
Speed up. There you go, as I said, trying to get that additional body. A little bit of a stall here. Quite nice, but not going to buy enough time to really deny at least the plant coming in, but it's going to ask a lot from Marteen here. We can sit safe potentially for that ult.
Divide could cause issues as well.
2v5, 2v4.
Fairly active on the site.
Český ručičky, chat. Dobrý wallbang, to cením. Wallbang, ultinka by to chtělo použít insta. Ult. Nice, Minny. Máme flashíka ještě. Minny? Ne. Kamo, co dal Minny, ale? Dal 3, ne 2. Dal 3. Co dal Minny, kámo?
Both teams looking to scrap back and forth here.
I think we actually are going to have a halftime interview with Monster, who is a Valorant player.
Monster?
One of our local teams.
Jsem dělal Monster? Monster interview? Co kurva? What? Nejvíc random, kámo.
Was really
Co to kurva?
We get into that. Monster, thank you for joining me. Also, hello, how are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing fine. We just have a nice day off, so we went with a team to watch some matches and support our ex-teammates and friends.
Is there anyone in particular besides Starkso that you're supporting here today?
Minny.
Obviously my Czech brothers Marteen and Minny.
And when it comes to their performance, it was an 8-4 half, so it's pretty
close.
So close, right? Do you think they can do it?
Yeah, they can.
Hey, co máš hlavou, Ondra?
We've seen them pulling up some already nice clutches, some nice shots. So I think if both Marteen, Minny will keep beasting on the Rage and the Phoenix on the Cypher, I think they will pull it out.
In general, when it comes to them being in the lower bracket, it makes things a little bit more complicated because if they lose one game, they're out. But when it comes to them being able to make it to lower,
co má za merch, to je Naked Bananas?
I think that's for sure.
Co má za merch, má banán na mikině.
I know they can't hear you right now, but maybe if they look back at the stream, anything you want to say to them?
I mean, I already told them something before the match. I showed some emotes from the audience to them, but
Viktorova merch, fakt, aha.
They just need to keep showing what they were showing the whole.
Planeta opic, jo? Ani nevím.
And yeah, I hope for the best and let's go, gentlemates.
All right, let's go, gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time. You're a great friend, great supporter. We're gonna
W Ondřej Petru, chat, to je borec.
Okay, if you are just sat
Planeta banánu.
chilling out watching this game,
Blues in the
one,
chat.
you missed a great series before. You got to go back.
Kámo, nejvíc random spawn třeba. Nejvíc random spawn.
But a great series nevertheless. If you're tuning into this and the stakes maybe have missed you at some point, this is a battle of survival at this point. We are in the lower round of
Ale makes sense, on tam teďko vole je na bootcampu, nebo co to je, vole, oni mají do playoff, nebo už dohráli do playoff? I don't know. Ale německá liga se hraje, no.
But Eternal Fire, in my mind, are playing up to caliber, playing up to my expectations of how explosive this team can be.
Potřebujeme pistolky chat, ale to hotový.
The same point I made. It's not really sustainable for mates to get into the sort of play style that Eternal Fire are going to bait you into. Don't get me wrong, it's so easy to sit here and say, yeah, don't feed into these engagements, but they're so slippery.
Je hodně agresivní.
Ability to really apply players like Fabian and Izzy. You see here, Fabian might just have.
To tam dělá Magnum, kámo, když hraje non-německou ligu. Která se hraje full online.
Clear through this space now. Fabian going to tuck in. Echo beheads.
Tomu dal, kámo.
That's just a Ferrari peak on the
Minny 1v5 na Bčku, čum.
Minny, okay, he was so good at anchoring this side of the map. And
Oh.
it does turn into a bit of a battlefield, but eventually does go down. Ordaz there to be able to keep it in check, but the plant's in play. At this point, trying to batten down the hatches.
Fabian's still got util to play with as well.
To měl armory ten Sova. To měl armory, že jo? Ten Ghost sebral. Unlucky do piči.
Flash off the reveal doesn't actually land here. Fabian forced a little deeper into main.
Okay, Ordaz. Gonna be forced off for now. You can see nejlepší just tucked in. I was going to say not quite clean enough to be able to reset. As Eternal Fire doing exactly as prescribed here. And you're right though, mates getting pretty active on the other side of the map, trying to get involved, but you've got Echo just.
I mean, here's the thing, right?
People,
in a round where Izzy and Fabian can go aggressive somewhere on the map, alongside the likes of Neki, you have Ordaz and Echo, who are just solid anchors. Obviously, you're talking about the attacking side here. If you're going to pressure onto the extremity, Echo's one of the few players you want to run into, man. Certain rounds, he just looks so crispy.
Co brble, vole. Brblač.
All in towards mid here from the mates.
Oh, to je Karmín Corp strategy.
Ton of information given across.
It's a throwback. I do love a good stand middle. All of us, if we just get one, that'll do. So you just roll as a pack of 4 players now. They
Ten kdo nezabil Marteena.
But that's fine. Again, you're not expecting to win every engagement here. You're trying to make something out of nothing. And for Neki, though, it's farming time. He is the one kind of standing on the side. He's got the support there with him, and they hold the line well. Comfortable stuff for Eternal Fire.
Double digits, obviously. Mates have to answer back now. Prevent a bonus being converted.
Eternal Fire nikdy neviděl. To je známá orga dost.
For sure. They continue with this trend we've already seen in the first few rounds.
A ty hráči to jsou prostě Turci, no. No to říkám celý život, že ta hra je turecká.
Minny looking to maybe punish the lighter side of this inventory here, the light shields, but rifles across the board for Eternal Fire.
Okay, so we do have a little check-in here for the comms as well, so we get to hear it from the other side. Let's make sure how they're sounding.
Je Ulf? No to jsou jakoby Ulf. Část z nich. Orospu mu řekl.
B'yi fakeleyelim, A'yı alırsan döneriz.
Ömür teki bekim var, sana çıkmak istersen.
Hala cross mu alalım? Ben vururum onu.
CT'de, CT. Evan'ı kırdı. Evan'ı kırdı biri. Garden Evan'ı kırdı.
Abi şimdi buradan dönün ya.
Tam fakeleyeceğiz zaten. Bir pikleyelim beraber.
Ben gidiyorum, siz ikiniz
Abi
takılın
Orba.
bence. Alsana silahımı, silahımı.
Orba, dinle deme. Orba ben basayım. Gidin flash pick atın. Phoenix alıyor sancak.
Çok iyi kol.
3, 2, 1.
Vermedim kimseye.
Drone basacağım
Silahımı
buraya.
alabilirsin, al.
Ya wall basıyorum şöyle.
Mají tragický ty komp, scoutem ani nerozumím, ale...
Yatacak dikkat.
Market, 2 market.
Biri dönüyor. B5 mu? Markete su görüyorum. Retim. Market molly verdim Ömür. Dönüyorum. Bir tane daha.
Vururum.
Aman döndü.
Gel. CT yerim.
CT, Amun CT.
Co se stalo, kámo?
Kuracağım.
Jak se byl 3?
Sola bakıyorum.
Açık kuruyorum beyler birazcık.
Çıktı.
80 vurdum, 2 çıktı.
Ah!
80 Phoenix.
All right, anything Echo can do, Marteen might be able to do better. And Ordaz,
Where's the ult? Where's the ult?
Marteen, what do you want to do about
He can
this?
pressure onto the backside of the ult.
Where is it?
Oh, dobrý molík.
Okay. This is such a bizarre round.
A má půl ještě.
Marteen trying to play this just
Waters can play
right.
late on this though.
Yeah.
On má ještě půlka, on
Marteen
musí
almost has to make a
zbrknout.
decision here.
He's got to be the one to make the move, right?
Má špatný půl.
Is that still?
On má špatný půl! To je retard!
Oh, and Ordaz has no idea. Marteen with daylight robbery steals it away.
Just outside. The star a little misplaced here. Not sure. I didn't actually know when it had gone down. If it was
No.
scrambled again. He's so far away from this, but man, just as I said, Echo. Like I said, he's summoning round so.
Tier 1, BTV, tier 1.
Does he get 3 in that situation at the start of the round?
I literally couldn't tell you. It felt just unfathomable that he was able to achieve it, but
No, Glyph 2-13, kurva.
what they can do, but a lifeline for gentle mates. They need a couple more of those to keep themselves kind of feeling out this game. I'd like to see a couple more players. We know that Marteen can do this, and Minny, give me the others.
Straflinku? Straflinku je normální, kvůli tomu půlu, ne?
Generational impact again in that previous series. We need a bit more of that. Izzy though slips the net, and bloody hell, they're swinging everything, man.
Starzo will get a response here, but Izzy quickly answers back. 3 left for the mates now. 2 Guardians and a Judge, so
Glyph je mrtvý, vole.
firmly in favor of Eternal Fire.
Timing on this. Oh, Cliff! Oh no! How are you losing that fight? Oh, that's a gut punch. I'm feeling it. Starzo now under a lot of trouble. You can see it there. Izzy just barely visible in some of these fights, but so damn clean. They are such gunners.
Přijde mi, kámo.
Just embracing the
Strašná panika se tam děje, kámo.
Ascent.
Přijde mi, to je strašně.
Difficult to pin down in a number of situations
Panik.
here. And also, I mean, the favor of the gods.
A je tady Stark, co?
What is that from
Tady
Izzy?
Stark, co? Kdyby hodil ty další, co ta jetka jako předešovala, chápeš?
So unlucky.
Bitter pill to swallow here as Eternal Fire hit 11. I said, round 15, a must win, delivered by Marteen. But they're right back into the thick of it.
Look at the ults, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bleak outlook, to be honest. Here, it's going to be upgraded pistols at best for the mates, and Eternal Fire have everything.
Drama po
available
Lotus?
to them.
Nepamatuju, jak měl Lotus, gentle
4
mates.
rounds.
And yeah, need I not remind you at this point, this is Gentlemate's map choice too. That's my concern, is that we get then go into Lotus, which is where Eternal Fire wanted this veto to head towards. So a little concerning when they're just playing like this, and it is mechanical capability, but it's they have such a good approach as a collective as well. They have everything they need here, and sadly for mates, as much as we're still seeing Marteen have his rounds and Minny being impressive, and Beepo's been present.
Glyph and Starzo are struggling numerically, but
they're there.
mates are still in some of these rounds, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, they are still willing to go toe to toe with Eternal Fire. But unfortunately, the scoreline now just makes it so uncomfortable to really justify the risks that they're taking in some of these rounds. They have to shy away from it. Now that margin for error. Gone. And unfortunately, we can just slow things down now, really let some of these rounds sweat.
Jako Perle je otevřený, no.
Eternal Fire, how slow
Perla je
is
nejlepší
this
mapa
one?
pro
Let's be real, it's still
mates.
120, they're in sight. It's one of the reasons I really like this roster as well. It was such a breath of fresh air from the traditional EMEA style that I think we all grew a little bit weary with. But in this situation, they haven't had to use an ult. They haven't had to do anything. They've had the keys to the castle. They chose the right site.
Round 18 is not going to be pretty.
No, it will not be. So let's hope for mates they can maybe be a little bit more disruptive on this retake. You can see that Eternal Fire are starting to slip back a little bit deeper into these post plants as here comes the pressure. I flash towards heaven, but no one to follow. And then the first to go down. It's Starzo. Good gap closed. The instantaneous reaction is swift. Eternal Fire pulling no punches today.
And it's only the Blade Storm invested just to clean this up. Probably the ultimate you could throw in the
Neviděl
mix
jsem
here.
pozdě po Heretics celou, ale...
Hunter's Fury, Divide. Avians run it back. I mean, Starzo and Minny have been able to pick up their ultimates, but short of finding An early pick here from the Hunters.
Vypadá jak Rose, ten nalevo.
The buy is not going to reflect
To dělá Rose jako coach tam.
the ability to really
Už dá rolky do sáčku.
here in round 18.
Já OG stratače, který byl předáčko s ultinou, to jsem dělal v 95.
Shaky.
No.
No.
To je dobrá, actually.
Good luck. Right off the rip, we're gonna pop.
Ale ulti ve špatným anglu, kámo, ulti ve špatným anglu. Musí skočit dolů, kámo, z nejlepší angle.
And there's the trade on the ult then being invested. It's layered. Even in all this chaos, they look composed. They have plans in mind. And look
Jako Spectra už je...
on the
Spectra už je hodně desperate, kámo. Spectra je nejhorší zbraň.
It feels a little flat here.
Judge je dobrý, ještě výběr, ale na 1v5.
Situation now. Clock's going to decide this one. Judge in hand. He needs the first. And we'll get the
1v5?
from the neural theft, but it is a miracle required of him. Eternal Fire just chomping at the bit to close it out here. We'll find it. Neki to close.
Nevadí, reverse sweep jak včera, chat. Reverse sweep jak včera.
The opening of this series.
And it was a statement made, Mike. This feels like it was a clear-cut affair for them. They have a goal.
Ten Izzy je absolute unit, ale jako...
Until they have their way. However, we do have a sideline interview ready.
As that was 13 and 5 on your opponent's map pick, by the way. What's going on right now?
Yeah, we just feeling it. So we are just good right now. After the last day, we just get it up, I guess. We just did our best.
Did you have anything different for breakfast?
No, nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much. That's it from us over here. We're gonna be heading over to a quick little break, and we'll be back with the second map of the series, Lotus, coming up next.
No teď dvakrát za sebou nebyl international, je tak no.
Hey! Hi, Tom. Alberto was looking for you, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, you better get there
Okay,
quick.
I'll go check.
Fnatic prostě neporažený ve skupinách a projebou, ale... To je crazy.
Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Tom Biz.
Kde jsou ty champions body?
It's my turn.
Už se ví 2027 bude Amerika zas?
This is what backs us up.
No to.
Razer Iskor V2 New Gen.
Další champions jsou v Americe? Kde jsou ty champions body?
Red Bull gives you wings.
Ty Fnatic jsou actually díky tohle stage jsou na tom celkem dobře s bodama, ale na Mastersech sbíráš taky hodně, no. Čau Honza. A Vitality teďko může mít dobrý ranek píča a budou první potom na body, no. Karmín Core mají 0 bodů, kámo. Hranolky do sáčku, jako. To už si basicy dolítal, jako, vole. Hello, Julankos. Tyhle body jsou o ničem? Aha. Aha. Champions body jsou o ničem, aha. To jsem nevěděl, kámo, že jsou o něčem. Jenom tam jde 8 týmů kvůli bodům. Na Champions. Chudáci, kámo, hrajou, vole, o body, který actually netuší, že jsou k ničemu, vole. No teď naposledy šli skrz body, by the way. Když byli druhý Champions. Heretic šli přes body.
I mean, I think they had a rough game. Last Ascent they played, so I don't think it comes as a surprise. I think double duelist is something what they play in the ultra map, so it's not kind of surprise. And we didn't react much about it, like we play the same comp, so we know how it's played and everything. So yeah, doesn't come as a big surprise.
Not a surprise for them, and it wasn't really for you guys either. It was more of this breath of you're happy to see that change, and I'm sure all of the Eternal Fire, not only players, fans, support staff, all of that are excited, happy with it too, because
Lotusu
off of it, right? This is a change up that you make it looks much better for them.
I just get like mixed feelings with this coach confessions because Kundi's like saying, "Oh yeah, we know exactly how this comp works.
Yeah,
We didn't do anything about it."
did his players though? Because he might have.
Well, he has a couple of minutes actually at his disposal.
Jsou toxic, ne? Jak jsou toxic, vole.
Players, but it's like same thing as yesterday when we asked him a couple of things. I'm not getting the confidence then, but
Double duels, Vice.
into it. The compositions like they work mostly the same. I think that
Double
they
duels
give
aside
more
from
autonomy to players like Fabian to do the things he was doing. The Phoenix ult is absolutely amazing. I think that the biggest difference and something that I was highlighting did not work the last time the Eternal Fire played is that they wanted to play a lot of
Včera prohráli proti Double Duel se Cypherem.
That operator to have much impact. This time around, we
tak doufám, že měli dobrý od review.
is just going up around. We saw him with the Outlaw, we saw him with the operator, and I think that one of the rounds that is going to stick with me is this eco, where mates just walks. This was a bit muddy. Most of this map was muddy.
Sebastian.
They lose this eco, and I think that this kind of snowballs into the rest of the half with AC being comfortable in the operator. I think that the next round even Echo picks up an operator, which is the only way that you can make Echo even a little bit more scary. But yeah, comfortable and individual brilliance from the side of Eternal Fire, an easy walk in the park.
I think this is the thing with Eternal Fire. You say muddy, I say chaos. I think that they thrive in chaos, and even when they make chaotic moments, that's where it's a comfort zone for them almost.
See, here's the thing.
Sí, señor.
To me, chaos is what happened on Ascent against Foot. You know why? Because Foot shot back.
But this is the thing, right? Like, we're talking about Eternal Fire being so mechanically good, and we mentioned that eco. They can just pick up a couple of sheriffs and know that they have a good shot at being able to win the round. And I think that that's when we come back to confidence as well from this Eternal Fire side. We need to see that confidence coming out from mates going into the next map as well. Mr. G missing in the coach booth today. Maybe a curse for them not having him here today, no?
Asi. Kde je Mr. G? Kde je Mr. G? Kde je Mr. G? Jde po na race a Marteen na Phoenix? Jakože... Hodně by mě překvapilo, kdyby změnili komp ze dne na den. Ale jako stát se to může.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tough for mates right now because they've had 2 losses on the 2 times that they've played Lotus, and we've seen Kundi come into this playoffs as the newest new appointed head coach, and I think that means that they're obviously leaning into new compositions. We saw
hráli group stage ne včera.
So far, so I'm intrigued to see if
včera nehráli Lotus.
Direction with Lotus here and what that's
aha, to je ten jedna.
Most of all because a word that Kundi used.
Tak to možná budou mít nový komp.
That map didn't look very comfortable for Geno mates.
I'm also thinking like it's going to be very weird to see this Lotus.
Tak to actually možná budou mít nový komp. Nedivil bych se, Jet actually, kdyby hráli Jet Race. Nevím, jak to udělali se Flashema. Nevím, jak to udělali s Flashema, ale s tím, že hrajou Vice a Omena, tak možná se to dá. Kdyby dali kamo Jet Race, tak by actually bych byl impressed. Byl Marteen Race na komfortu, Vipo na Jetse na komfortu, měli double dive Mohlo by to být určitě zajímavý. Nevím, jak to funguje v praxi, ale určitě by mi to zajímalo. To hrajou PaperX by the way na Lotusu. Bych říkal, že takyhle komp třeba PaperX by byli schopný vytáhnout, protože Something má rád Jetku a Jink Rejsku. Ale nekoukal jsem. Jet, Race, Sky, a oni měli flashe. Jako na Sky Stark se nedostanou, podle mě. Takže předpokládám, že by hrál Fate, kdyby měli hrát tohle ten komp. My jsme kdysi hráli tohle, actually. EP jsme hráli tohle akorát se Cypherem. Se vysmívají tady na tom desku, furt to mě úplně sere, ale show some respect, kurva.
Their map here, and when we look at the agents like maybe don't be standing up, popping off right now, but at least give us some confidence here with what you're gonna get for yourself. I mean, no surprises. They're just.
Jsme hráli jenom jednou, tady to. Hráli jsme ten komp jenom jednou, koukám. Kurva. Ale vytáhl jsem to. Dobrý, klid, kámo. Už jsem selek. Pičo, Thanos, vyjebaní Thanos. To ten komp jsme hráli, no, taky Jet Race. Ještě to je decent. A nebo by mohl Minny vytáhnout tady ten, kámo, pocket pick. Tohle byl nejvíc, kámo, off meta komp, co jsme hráli a actually to fungovalo. Kajo na Lotusu prostě, kámo. Jsem od té doby nikoho neviděl hrát, jenom nás. A Minny na tom strašně vařil do piči. A obávám se, že to neprosadil, ale. Ukáž? Hrajou vole Jet Race. Actually jsem to prediktil, vole. A nehrajou Vice, hrajou Cyphera. Ok, ten Gentleman's komp se mi hodně líbí.
And I think after map 1, the concerns really are now. You feel them, right?
I mean,
it's in the venue. It's in the atmosphere now.
Yeah. Also, just to address like the bad blood down on the stage, right? To come out of a brutal 13-5 loss in map 1.
Minny potřebuje trochu to, pomocnou ruku od Glissa a bude to dobrý, vole.
We're talking about resilience required yesterday to bounce back from a 13-4 map 1 loss by the mates.
Yes.
Dude, it's unrelenting.
Yeah, it really is never ending for these boys. They have been.
Updaty jsou pro ty jedničku a 14 dní později, Honzo Peřino. Nemusí se stresovat, kámo, přikrej se a bude to dobrý. No nic, druhá mapa reverse sweep, comfort, jakože Marteen Rejska je podle mě mega nice. A Jetka k tomu mě velice zajímá. Ale jak říkám, mají odkud krást v uvozovkách, mají vole PaperX hry, které hrajou ty dva duelisty. Agresivní vypoznat. To je škoda, že neurvali tu neonku, to be honest. Bipo, koukej to, dělej. Pervedetuli jakýkoliv jiný agent než neonka, tak je mrtvej na té C-trapě. Nice, Gliss.
Looking to get aggressive in towards spawn will force the mates to address that issue. Full 4v4 here. Nearly catching one.
Nice, Gliss. Ale co je, už má víc killů jak za Ascent. Jednodušší nehrál, kámo. Díky bohu, že to je sliny v klači, kámo.
Mates with a necessity here of getting around
Dva za
their
myšku.
side.
Again, a massive indication.
On na ně řve? On na ně řve?
At least early on, stack up. Strength in numbers.
On je tam vyřval, kamo, co říct, co je řval?
First engagement, but
Tam houčel, kámo, jak magor. Ukaž? Boss? Co řval?
oh my god, they force him. They're gonna force
Co řval Minny?
They're actually going for this.
Ať to ukážou do píči.
Oh, they're naughty.
Expect them to run it down again.
Yeah, they're up to naughtiness.
Oni forsli.
I like it. I mean, this team, it feels like no one's been able to humble them yet. It doesn't matter even if they lose, they're still up for it. All right. Now this will be a horrific surprise for Mates. They will not expect this. And if they do, I'll be incredibly impressed. Don't want to give away the game, the counter.
Dobrý půl, jak svině dobrý nejda půli, beti. Holy shit.
Actually thought it might even do more damage, but they get to live.
Už vylurkol Ačko ten úchyl, to je taky úchyl ten týpek. Nice. Nula respekt. Nula respekt, ty zmrde. Ace, ace. Nice. Jak šli docela dost damage ještě, čum na to. Čukli mají HP. No ty HPčka.
Not much left in it at all for the Mates, but a second on the board regardless. Make the purchase a little more awkward. Eternal Fire will come back in with upgraded pistols as well.
What?
So here that there's still certainly a threat. Yes, a huge advantage here, but they can isolate a player or
Může řvát? Já chci vědět, jak řve.
certainly still with a shot here in round 3.
They're going Aggie on this. Okay, Meg's trying to play out. Ooh, that's a problem. That's
Ton
going
of
to
info
reveal
off that reveal.
at least, what, 2? I don't know if it caught the third, but even then, very telling. And an immediate rotate, a pivot across to the other side of the map over towards A. Easy. All good.
The issue being when they get up onto site here, they can make use of these upgraded pistols and the Bucky as
Sarso.
well. Found one. Is he desperate to equalize? He's just gone in. He's found Izzy off the reveal.
What are we doing?
Neki, Echo, and Fabian just being swept aside. This is a good reaction, a good
Bipo.
response from Mates. 5 standing, bullish in approach.
Confidence.
Making the site pretty comfortable in the end.
Maty, podle mě už změnili strategii po první mapě. Podle mě už jim je to jedno.
To find number 3. Big start here for the Mates and much needed. Well, certainly still looking to apply pressure here, but Beepo shining.
Let's go!
Here at the start of Lotus.
Let's go!
With a TP available, Beepo one away from the Blade Storm. Inside of Eternal Fire.
Let's go, Beastie Boys!
TP, but Neki the next closest here. Rifles back in hand, a slight advantage in terms of inventory for Eternal Fire after a bizarre.
Volkovaný Ačko.
Again, stacked as four.
To dělají NRG tohle.
This is what you want to see from the Mates.
You almost have to, right? It's.
They shy away. It's Eternal Fire. Once they
Oh god.
get that feeling of
Yeah, there's that
advantage,
feeling.
yeah, in terms of momentum, they will run away with that. So the Mates doing exactly.
Viděl jsem NVM, já 26 ku 4 z toho. Reakce do C. Co s tím udělá Minny? To je taký kokot. Dobrý reveal zase, kámo, Stark má mega dobrý ty revealy, ale já nevím, kam to hodil zase. Unlucky. Dobrá kamerka. To je škoda. To je po volentu, je ta kamerka, by the way. Oh, nice shot.
Some work, but Izzy will squash out any hope here in round 4. Post the first for Eternal Fire.
That was just a mad brawl on there, just getting their wigs blown off it one by one. I just feel like this game's gonna be so almost at times with the amount of
na zem to hodil, jo? Dělá furt tak, co to ty revealy ze smoku, actually.
For me, certainly it's the Mates that have to step up to the plate in that regard, and at least here, didn't see much of it on Ascent, I gotta be honest, but ticking the box here at the start of Lotus. These very heavy leans early on here in terms of formation, but this one looking a little more traditional. Early information here denied by Eternal Fire. Beepo on an angle here with an operator should back away, but
it's so sketchy to try and play close to these smokes.
Thought he was going to hang around in the smoke there for a moment, but could be played in here. Starzo, look at his swing on.
Oh.
Headshot. I'll keep him in check.
Nevím, jestli mi líbil tu ten pík od Starksa, to be honest.
Camera's not noted Minny on the walk up either.
Dobrý nade.
Paranoia. Okay, they're on the site. I'm waiting for the commitment.
Nice shot.
Still able to isolate one and play his life. Izzy is slowed down, but it never really slows him down. Even at player disadvantages, they're still going to go deeper. They're still going to try and find a body to drop. And Starzo suffering from that early engage. He forced off and considered. And they're already hunting him down. You're looking at Izzy. He's got that deep line cornered off. Minny.
Oh! Má rýt Minny, kurva. Jenom počkat chvilku, Minny. Počkej chvilku na ten smoke. Nice. Nice!
On his own, forced to fight forward and falls, leaving Neki in the 1v3. A great reaction from mates, but they're not.
Má jedno Starkso. Ne, Minny.
Well, we're playing the cam.
Minny, kurva.
Neki's actually on for an absolute heater, saving Eternal Fire from that. A Red Bull clutch and a half.
Kurva.
Neki delivers here. Again, slightly off, but maybe chaotic comms here.
Mistakes made.
Absolutely. Neki gifted an opportunity to find exactly what he needs here, which is isolating players. The most difficult one, really, to pluck Beepo out of that situation. Second on the board, and now the mates scraping pennies together. Just missing 1 point for Starzo, Marteen, and Minny. Izzy now operator in hand. And he's been lethal with this.
And
look at the X-ray.
Pacey, man. There's four players here. 4-1. How many times are we going to say this? Stacked up, he still gets out.
Oh.
On the retreat, though, is Fabian. He goes down. That is a recoverable weapon.
Jaká trapa. A nechali tam Marteena.
Marteen, who's got the up and over.
Škoda, že ho zajebali.
This is madness, Mike.
Got to stabilize here. Starzo, Beepo, and Minny now, weapons in hand. Izzy does have an ultimate.
Trapy jsou nice. Mají to navařený, no, gentlemen.
It just feels like no matter the odds, they just scare me the way they're playing. Exuding confidence on all occasions. And Izzy set to succeed on the line as well. Turns his glance to the other side of the map.
Dobrý smoke. Holy shit! Jet value. Mega dobrý smoke. Vidí, jak má jakou životku, ten bot vyjebanej. Vyjebanej bot Neky.
Look like they are playing a different game today.
Má životku, vole.
3Ks for Neki. Looking so solid here when Eternal Fire needs somebody to defy the odds. And again, I think Izzy just playing with temptation. A little too much some of these scenarios, but you got to respect that he has to maintain this sort of ferocity, really, in some of these rounds.
The bravado to do it, right? Just, you've already done well. You could just stay a little bit deep. Nah, he's going to walk his own. I'm going in. All right, we're going to have a comms check to give ourselves a moment to catch our breath.
Dobrá alfa, to be honest, kámo. Pro play, tady ta mapa, vole. Přijde. Je celkem.
In Hobbit, Neon. I'll smoke out, man. You open door, people I can smoke in front of you. No. I'll just open door and go back.
I have Hobbit, guys.
I can blind Hobbit on a retake. Both Hobbit, Neon.
Let's save, let's save.
Yeah, just save.
We can try.
Okay.
One ceiling.
Thing Hobbit. Devito. Look out, man.
Play.
On towards ceiling. I'm in control. Under you. Okay. Close round, guys.
Kdo zašel fuck?
They felt half in and half out of that idea every couple of seconds.
And a call comes there where it's like, no, we can go for this. And
like Starzo's trying to spur him on.
And it might sound a little desperate, but this is certainly doable. At the point at which the investment comes in, you certainly think they can turn things around there, but you got to question whether or not kind of everybody's on board with the same sort of idea before it's called, right?
Spot on. And I also want to go back to the start of things. Marteen sounded really frustrated with that opening start there of the op being on B, and even just hearing that all good afterwards, trying to keep him a little in hand.
I mean, yeah, because it's got to be frustrating, right? Composition change, sort of a different approach to the game overall with what's gone on with the mates. Beepo and Marteen are in the firing line again.
Oh, God, yeah.
Especially now in this series. Again, as a duo in terms of coming out of a big meta shift.
Yeah.
And Beepo alongside that discussion as well. And you come up against the likes of Izzy and Fabian.
Who are firing on all cylinders as well. That aggression is
I mean,
just...
Fabian's 1 to 6, but the amount of pressure that these two are able to apply in some of these...
To je hrovitelná fara je nejvíc annoying playstyle, co teď je ve Valorantu, vole. Oni všechno furt pushujou, kámo. Oni hrajou jak totální zmrdí, vole.
Don't get the ground underneath you. It's very hard to play into a system, into a game plan, and anything in mind, because you're always kind of behind the curve, it feels like, slightly behind the wheel, but now the problem becomes that the finances aren't going to be behind mates at this point. It's been 4 on the trot for Eternal Fire.
Hrajou full agro prostě.
They're getting to play their game.
Jedno na jaké straně jsou, oni prostě pushujou každý afterplant. Oni agro lurkujou, oni na defendu pushujou za defend. Do spawnu. Nechutný jsou fakt. I na skrimu. To není counter. Jako je counter, když jsou v loveru, ale je to annoying prostě. Musí všechno holdit. Echo má 1-7, ty to dělá nejvíc šum. Šum jak hraje, kámo. Nikdo jiný nehraje, hraje jenom on se Cypherem, kámo. Jak to je stupidní, vole.
And a good bit of work from Glyph as well. This is big stuff.
Somebody has to come back and retrieve this, is he? With the operator in hand.
A další lurk prostě. Lurkující race, kámo. Proti low buy, by the way, chápeš? Jak to nedává smysl ani. Týpci lurkujou proti low buy.
Gonna understand that Ordaz or a player is near here. You're waiting to hear these rotations, maybe relayed by Fabian.
Surely he doesn't clear close here.
You're not going to clear with the crosshair up like that anyway, surely? Unless they've heard something. Something's made them come back to this.
Čemu to nečeká Starkso? Nečeká Starkso, že by šel týbek sám prostě proti Eku. A je rewarded za to ještě, kámo, ve finále, chápeš? Je crazy.
Need an answer back here in round 9. It's Beepo going to be picking up on operator once more.
This is when you miss those reps as a team, having that solid foundation beneath you.
Isn't it easy to come into a
Audas abuznul video hru, jak já.
Execute some of the things you've worked on. Some of these concepts aren't necessarily alien to you, but here it's like you don't get a chance to set. I'm even alluding back to what Marteen's frustration, right? It's like, oh yeah, we haven't even got into position yet.
And
he's exploring B with an op, guys. Like that's where the tilt comes from, right? Whatever discussion you've had about this transition and
To je za setup, gentlemates. 1-3-1. Tak co je tady 1v1. No, clear ne určitě. Jako monster, píska jsem si mega, kamo. Moc dobrý rozhovor. A ten minimum setup se mi líbí. Kurva, ale umřeli tam lidi předtím, než ten setup vůbec... Než se k tomu setupu dostali, tak lidi umřeli, kámo.
Glyph lucky to escape with his life there. Beepo going to get back onto this angle now, but
Děkujeme na Lotusu defend.
To counteract that, and
třeba radši začíná na defendu,
slow things down even more. When he post up here, we'll find Glyph regardless from the grave. Yeah.
You already see that shift a little closer from Echo, making sure it's not an individual effort, but he's got to speed up, Beepo. He's got to try.
Jsi v aréně monster? Zatím bejku.
This is starting to compound here. You're starting to really feel how heavy that weight of this score.
Time out. Remote angle.
See, they're still desperate to at least posture up. Again, they're just not getting the engagement they want. Again, this one comes down to basically living and dying by spamming into a cage alongside that triangle. If not, the A-site hold falls completely.
Mám ještě jeden timeout, takže oni nemůžou už timeoutit.
It's really well considered across the board by Eternal Fire. Ordaz leading the charge, by the way, 12-6, quietly. Top frag in here, just insane work from him.
Double angle na C.
They're getting such good reads on the stacks that are happening, and then they can just speed up on site. Fortunately, this time,
Jak zabil Minnyho.
Izzy, the instantaneous springboard towards the C site goes back for seconds, but now he's cornered. Now he could be in trouble. Bebo's got to try and play this out. He's doing well here. Takes away.
Please! Kámo!
There's still more players, and they've got the site.
Proč neběží s nožem dozadu a neskáče? Proč běží ze zbraní a po zemi?
Be careful about the spam here.
There's a paint shell. Oh, Echo and Neki! They're not losing! It's this close!
Man. He sees there, has to run forwards, and finds the headshot regardless. Echo, in the meantime, by the way, finds the other kill. It's just poetry in motion in some of these rounds. And I come back to the same thing, it's just not a lot you can do. As the mate's like, you have to make the decision to put yourself in the firing line at a disadvantage in a number of scenarios.
Ten je tak dislikeable tu ten týpek, by the way.
Just getting swept.
Strašně mi vadí, kámo.
Peepo, Blade Storm to hand. We'll go forwards here, but probably kept in check a little bit. Izzy creeping onto this angle. Echo will find it. He'll double down. Starzo's fallen. Fabian will have all the information in his favor.
Vipo?
Won't find the kill.
Vipo je Vinkon.
Yeah, and in these games, I'm not even looking at who's hitting, who's not.
Vipo a Minny s Vandalem je Vinkon. Minny, když dá kill, tak by měl ultnout, kámo, bude to hit paráda FM+. A týpek dá průstřelem Vipem oba dva a poslední má jeden život. By the way, to je, o čem jsem mluvil, 4v3 postplant, 4v3 postplant a týpek dál píkuje do spawnu. Jste si ten jejich playstyle Eternal Fire nechutnej. Chápeš to? Oni hrajou 4v3, mají advantage, basically nemusí dělat nic, ale píkou do spawnu. Nevím, co na to říct. Nevím, co na to říct upřímně.
What do you do if you are mates? I want to see almost the double timer, but at this point, is it just too late? Do you let them just play out the half?
Into the last one, I mean, we've got much to rely on here. Marteen, one off for showstopper, neural theft available for Minny. The other side, a TP available for Ordaz. I don't think we'll see anything else.
Čtvrtý kolo ještě urvat. A potom tiki-taka snad taku.
Down the barrel right now and look at the minimap. Another heavy investment towards the A side, and Eternal Fire might just switch it up here and all in towards C. Minny going to be drawn away from the choke point here, has to give up the site now.
To Turci hrajou trochu prostě horší apak, no. Horší apak.
He's been exceptionally talented as it stands though. The amount of pressure Eternal Fire are applying is almost insurmountable.
Čím jak hrajou ty Turci? Co se stalo? Nice, Starxo za 2. Čím ten chaos, kámo, co vytváří ty Turci? Nice. Tím Turkům to vychází. No, actually, a pak dělají to sami a těm to vychází víc. To dělají všichni Turci, by the way, to co je ty Eternal Fire. Akorát Eternal Fire jsou jediný, kterým to funguje, no. Možná ještě futka. Co to je za otázku? Nějaká otázka? Druhý nejvyšší je Polsko, no, nebo... Polsko. A Česko je... Ne, už není někam, ale vysoko Česko do píče. Bylo vysoko Česko loni. Francie ne, Frantíci nejsou dobří. Poláci jsou druhý, podle mě.
I think that was sensible. I know that it got skewed just from Ascension last year. It just went so top heavy. I would have gone. No, that's not. Poland.
I think I was just like imagining viewership almost in my head, like who has the. I don't know.
I'm going to be honest. I would not have guessed Poland.
What? Bayer, don't come in here with attitude. I'm trying to back your region, man. I just thought maybe that. Okay, yeah, good point. Good point. You know what? You got a lot of viewers. We got Bayer at least.
That was an awful recovery from you.
What do you mean?
Awful.
What do you mean?
Back to the game.
I was put on the spot.
Loni bylo Česko by the way třeba třetí nebo čtvrtý. Actually.
Right now. That was not much better.
No nic.
Take this one. Let's crack on. I'll let you have this. The mates with it all to do here. And the saving grace being found that fourth here, but is he able to find Beepo with ease? No second layer to this. Maybe a quick pivot towards Echo. Have to make use of this window of opportunity here. Echo actually revealed, tries to get a little cheeky, get ahead of that. Is he isolated? No! He still finds Starzo. That's the spike.
What is this man made of? Echo is nuts. There's now Cliff in the 1v3. He's buried. Ooh, that was unreal. Give it in replay. Yeah. Andy?
I mean, just watching Echo in some of these situations is just a joy.
On měl updraft a dash.
And again, it's the worst possible first person to find, sorry. Starzo, desperate to pin down the anchor and get the kill, basically ahead of the rotation. But he gives the spike up.
And he was the bomb fragger.
They can flood all the way out.
Musel by mu někdo hodit pistolku a on by si musel koupit armory a util. A měl smoke a updraft.
His mates looking a little lost now. Gotta do something with.
Nějaký strašně vidíte Eternal Fire, kámo. No hlavně ten Neky mě vadí, kámo, ten nejvíc, kámo.
Talk about the resilience required. Another brutal first half to have to bounce back from. Echo.
A co updraft, tak on chtěl do heavenu, že jo? Chtěli zpětnout Ačko, jako kdyby přežil, tak to je huge. Kdyby přežil, tak může pinchnout schody. Ale nepřešil. Bohužel.
Have to reveal their whereabouts here. The audio and the trip actually. Echo's found one. Neki has found one as well. Echo going to comfortably tuck in here. Nobody can really remove him from that position.
Byl dobrý na peníze.
Surely not the round. As Fabian will find, headshot here to find number 10 for Eternal Fire. And rifles kept in hand here. Talking about the previous.
No nic, comeback. Comeback it is, by the way, to co je za one way kečku? To vidím poprvé one way kečku tady na dveřích. Vypadá strong. Ale jaká two-way ta kečka, protože tady máš delší vzdálenost než tady. Ale když ji hodíš z boku,
for mates, it's been an arduous road, though. They had to play such an incredible series not too long ago. To be able to keep doing that, coaching changes, role changes. You can give 1,000,001 reasons as to why. But on the day, it has been Eternal Fire firmly in control of this.
Okay, mates mají C main.
But an opportunity for mates to fight back.
I think it'd be easy
to reclearou Ačko. Jsou ready na Cčkový reclear. To tady ve 4. To mělo být dobrý pro mates tohle. Bych to klidně fightil, ne? To fightí prostě. Nice, ještě. Marteen na tradenout. Okay, all good.
Marteen
Stark
gonna
jsou už.
walk away. A little weaker than before, Necky.
Ty pičo, to je info. Nesmí tady umřít Stark jsou, kurva. Je tohle dobrý. Reveal do sajtu, nice. What? Nice. Nice, Stark jsou. Nice. Mu střílí tělíčko. A ten main štípne, chat. Nebo?
Just a rifle and a sheriff here. A 2v4.
Oni mají smoke na strom, vole.
They're all huddled into tree.
On smokuje strom. Prosím, Alkane, prosím. Alkane, prosím. Alkane, prosím. Alkane.
There's no way. Ordaz is 6 HP. There is no way that they win this.
Oh
my good god.
Ty vole, jak to bylo expensive, ale. Jak to bylo expensive, kurva.
I mean, yeah, any other scenario here with the C's.
I couldn't handle it.
Jako nemají moc rost tohle kola.
He's in the smoke. He's like, hang on, I'm in the smoke. Yeah.
Guys?
But again, it comes down to just one member. Mates certainly can't stabilize off that round 15 victory. Forced to reinvest.
Jak se sněje, kámo, hnusak.
Yeah, he knows he's got them up against the ropes. So at least, I mean, Starzo a Guardian, Minny a scope in hand.
Ok, bereme C main, hodíme Bčko, máme kamerku na
So it's a fair fight.
Yeah, I guess
find each other.
You're right.
Do you get a fair fight versus Izzy?
No. Just by default, no.
I mean, the best you could ask for.
Makrovaj se teďko vyhrávají, gentlemates. Eternal Fire nemají ani jednu část mapy, čemu to jak hrajou špatně. Akrát vypo z toho obita a můžeš štípnout, no.
Building up towards that C site. A bit of a variety on the trips here. That's contact made. They're not really.
Mega se mi nelíbí, jak hrajou ty Eternal Fire.
This is a bit of a switch up.
Ačko.
Mostly Echo's been playing on that A side.
Musí clearnout toho Vypo. Nice, clearnul Vypo. Kámo, jak zabil Vypa. Ok, best split.
This is devastating. You shot his body and now he's putting you in the grave. Echo will be grinning after this one. Marteen and Starzo to face what could be.
Ne, Makrovaj se mi to líbí, co dělají gentlemen, ale prostě tady ty typci si píkujou, kámo, kam chtějí.
Look at what's next.
Oh god, it's
Týpek si jen tak píkne za Cypherem prostě. 3krát za sebou.
Had the showstopper from the death regardless, but
that's 11.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
This feels
probably
like a
wants to hold on to the rifle. If he's even given the opportunity to.
Má mega tilt, Marteen, mega tilt.
They don't want to leave anything up to chance. Fabian to find it.
Ukaž ten první kill, co dal. Kámo, Phantomy jsou tak broken, by the way.
What's left in the bank?
Phantom v pro play je o tolik lepší, kámo, než on na defendu aspoň. Dneska jsem na skinech hrál taky Phantoma a dal jsem, kámo, čuma to? Já jsem takových killů na tuhle ty sračky. Oh shit, co dal, kámo.
Second timeout called here by the mates. No timeout called by Attila.
Great timeout.
Happy to let them really rot here on Lotus. I mean, what do you do?
This feels like one of the most commanding games.
Ukazuje prstíkem, ale i kdyby to viděli.
Even if the scoreline gets closer, it's how Eternal Fire win these. It's how they play. It is so compounding that you just, how are you meant to catch your breath here?
You've got to consider this purchase now. What do? Allow 12, invest what you can here. We're already seeing Beepo and Minny adjust their buy ever so slightly, but as it stands, Minny will have nothing left. Glyph now opting for a stinger.
Nevím, kámo, Eternal Fire prostě abuzují tu videohru krásně, no. Vypo, brokovnice, fully smoke jak prasata, kámo.
Glyph and Minny can do something with theirs in terms of info or a quick pivot. But these are not concepts you really want to, well, that you're really able to feel.
Nevím, co jdu máš dělat, jako.
And then you come to the scoreline.
You almost don't want to look at it if your mates.
Yeah, I mean, they push all in here.
They've got to. And
they want to deny the fight for overtime. Make a stand here in round 17.
Nemusím zmiňovat to, že hrajou neonku, jakoby. Třeba 3krát utekli z trapy jenom kvůli tomu, že neonka může běhat rychle než ostatní postavičky.
Başkası var mı? Yok kanka. Ananı sikeyim. 25 saniye.
Ananı sikeyim.
Ben backside'e geçiyorum. Ben backside'e geçiyorum. Jet'de 2'yiz.
Judge prostě hraje. Tu má nekonečno peněz týpek a hraje Judge.
Attım bana. Mamor. 2
To je B2 prostě.
Ulti bastım. Side'da. Abartmayın.
A letající brokovnice.
And this means a lot to these boys. They are absolutely fired up by this. You can hear it though. Jovial in the comms, man. They're just loving it.
The way Marteen dies as well. Echo about, I mean, a small handful of players that can make a Judge look impressive, but snapping back and forth here.
Oh, they know they've got him. They know they've got him. It's more than just blood in the water. They have got mates absolutely where they want them in this as Izzy. Can he keep himself composed in these moments here? The temptation to overplay, to fight in. And Fabian, well, he absolutely
agresivní Minny.
He leaves Necky in a world of trouble.
To je vlastní medicínku, dávače, to je vlastní medicínka, takhle hrajou přesně Turci, vole. Co dělají jako Jet?
The ultimate here off the plant. 4 still standing, Beepo clinging to life, but investment here from Starzo, they have to convert this, so absolutely going for this.
Oh no!
Oh!
I thought there was a moment he could have isolated. It's on Necky now. 1v3. Beepo down low on the left side, on the right.
Come on!
No way! Surely not!
Come on!
The ultimate anchor, the man who's been ice cold, who's been everything for them.
Ještě, že mají Minnyho, vole.
Still keeping life.
Tomu směje, vole, on se tomu směje.
But this is down to the wire stuff.
They don't care, man, they're still laughing. And the mates able to turn the pace in their favor here.
What a stark contrast.
Still 6 rounds. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a crumb on the mouse, man.
Hate it when that happens.
It's the only thing that will give mates a chance.
Ale na frag je to dost vyrovný, se podíváš, těch fragů mají dost podobně oba týmy, ale prostě closers, no. Letec, Bipo. OK. Sebíhačkáčka funguje.
To backfill.
Is he dealt with util? Do they know about it just yet? I mean, they're prioritizing towards CT. Absolutely the right decision.
Good call. Can't make mistakes though. Can't fall to this. Unable to trade on that, so they keep the numbers up. 2v3. Necky, no! It's down to a 1v2. It's so doable when it's Izzy. Paranoid that...
To by netrouhnul do jedničku. Je to ten kontakt, kámo.
Izzy, divide and conquer was the name of the game. He can't complete it. Marteen with 3 and mates starting to make the scoreline look a little better.
Got to have a couple of clean rounds though to really stabilize in terms of finances. Marteen going to be one away from another showstopper. See Bladestorm invested here. Everybody else off kilter a little bit for this old cycle. Issue being on the other side. Necky, that's Echo. All with old.
Nadává turecky.
And the buy is still there for Eternal Fire. This will be it though. This will break the bank. Lost bonus to consider, sure, but this is the one to give mates some room to breathe at least.
With the hand around the throat is still Eternal Fire. They have a buy here.
There.
And they're getting active. They're pushing further, herding mates towards that A site. There will be Echo waiting. Got to look at there's another player nearby. It's Glyph. A lot to do. And
Glyph!
Help in the form of Minny, so they're able to control that back line. And now they, well, it looks like they're making the run for it. Do they beat them there though?
I think Echo's going to get in at about the right sort of time, but
maybe
up now. Yeah, Necky close by.
Raketka?
chance to contest this. At least he's seeing the heads.
Don't jump. Don't jump. Keep your head down. Echo.
Raketka. Marteen, raketka. Ne. Ne, žádný wallbang, please, ne. Ne.
Who's been monstrous.
Ah!
Look at the damage he's just done.
He doesn't know, and Starzo's gone close. It's a 1v1. Starzo, do you still feel so brave? Or Daz gonna go down. Starzo with another
Polska górą.
His mates push forward.
And that's the one that gives the breathing room, sure, but they're not necessarily stabilized in terms of the finances. I mean, it's going to cost a lot to reinvest here. The first timeout called now as mates get up to 8. With Sheriffs to bring in here for Eternal Fire.
Come on.
But 3 rounds unanswered now from Gentle Mates, and certainly feeling a little more confident in these quicker hits. Just a neural theft left in the pocket here for
Fakeový Rose nalevo, kamo.
Izzy just missing 1 point.
Máme dobrý ten merch, ty přijde Eternal Fire, viděli jste to?
On a lesser purchase.
But when, I don't want to say reel it in, but at some point, even these last couple of rounds have been like 1v2s, you know, these really manageable scenarios.
It's taking everything. Like I said, yeah, they can catch their breath, they break the bank, but then you come back to the scoreline and say, well, we can't let our foot off the gas now.
No, almost never.
They certainly can't start shying away from some of these rounds. Starzo being tested to his absolute limits in terms of the mid-round here and the decision-making. So it's just curveball after curveball thrown out by Eternal Fire.
And at some point, does one of them land?
Get him!
That's the, it could be this round, it could be any of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's even just
any day
not
of the
even
week.
a mistake made on the side of mates, but somebody, you know, finds a kill or 2 from Eternal Fire. It could be here, walking down mid.
It certainly
Look
could
at this.
5 midu, co to je? Aramka. Glis! Počkej. Jak to je 3 za 2?
Fortunately, they are fighting as 5. Fabian's got himself an upgrade.
Přišel si pro něj, Bipo.
3 standing and another made for mates. There is something about this.
That resilience starting to show here for the mates. 3 more to find.
Tam pustil divokýho, vole. Freiberga.
Topsy-turvy these next few rounds.
Maradona.
Some Maradona.
At least here we'll have an operator in hand for Izzy. TP and a neural theft available for the mates. So Echo to anchor down C initially. Heavy lean towards A. Neki already making moves here across the map.
Yeah, 2 players in reaction to this, heading over towards the site. Making no subtleties about this either, mates. They want to kind of posture this way. Do they think that they've quelled enough of Eternal Fire's aggression? That's what I'm curious about. They might genuinely believe that to a degree. To a degree. But you can see the caution being in.
Mega mi tam vadí ta neonka v tom Hobbitu, kámo.
Trying to manipulate those rotations, pull the players out of positions.
Je hodně OP, no, ale co dělá Izzy?
It's going to be really difficult for them to
O, dobrý smoke, however, ale toho...
CP sent in by Glyph. No, surely not. Just an information check. Izzy nearly catches people on the adjustment there. Would have been a wild shot.
Yeah, they're really trying to sell this. So the TP was taken. That now we're going to have, you know, maybe Beepo on the site as well. But it's Echo. He's ready and waiting. Paranoia comes in. Can mates make it through the choke? Beepo succeeded. Do they then cancel on this? There's still a 1v1 to be had on the other side. There's only one kill.
Sliny.
That's it. Caught on the heels. Neki can't do it either. But
Sliny, ještě pojď.
Going to be down to the wire.
Ult.
18 seconds. Spike just about going down. Nothing to stop that.
Bipo musí, kámo.
Minny's HP.
Musí zabít tady Bipo, dělej.
Eternal Fire, Beepo has to deliver. Fabian's found it.
Minny 1v3.
Minny 16 HP in a bit of a dream, but surrounded on all fronts.
Co má dělat Beast?
He has to pick the right fight and vision remove. Dead to rights. As Eternal Fire looked a cut above the rest today. 13-9. Yes, mates showed signs of life towards the end, but these boys were out for blood today.
Lots at stake
Sadgem.
in this matchup for sure. Eternal Fire
Sadgem.
demonstrating the firepower. And also, I mean, again, for it to go this far on Lotus,
To znamená pro mates, že mají volno na...
The mates, unfortunately, will
Nevím jak dlouho.
unfortunately bow out in a good run. Good recovery in the last couple of series for sure. I mean, turbulent times internally, at least showing glimmers of hope in terms of getting back in form.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? They made big changes coming into the playoffs. A lot of us putting question marks to it. We saw the validity up against Liquid, of course, getting them to this position. However, it was a lot to ask. And on the other side, of course, Eternal Fire. I mean, these guys scare the living hell out of me. They have firepower galore. They have a game plan. They have a method. And that has got them this far, and I would not want to meet them in that lower run.
Absolutely not. They are hot to the touch right now. I don't even think we've really seen the ceiling from them.
No.
They're finding their feet for sure, but
Někdy hrajou stage 2.
terrifying team.
Až po Londýně prostě, celý Londýn teďko jako by nebudou mít zápasy.
Playstyle of Valorant is just, there are so many things that are hard to quantify when you play an opponent like this and unaffected by nerves.
To můj jako rank 1 tým, kterým budu fandit na Londýně je Vitality, no. Na stopérko.
Back down on the stage we are. Joining me are Odas and Neki. Congratulations,
Chci
guys.
poslouchat tyhle ty dva mastodonty.
This very dominant win, I have to
Moc
say.
ne,
You
kámo.
said something, you got out of your chair when that match closed. Do you want to repeat it? PG friendly, of course.
He can buy a flight ticket.
Okay, that is great. Good to know. Well,
Flight
thank you for that
ticket.
info, but I want to continue on this.
Chápe tuhle ten mastodon, že oni všichni byli v Berlíně? Že to mají tak 5 minut kam autem? Nevadí.
Well, after the game against Foot. So for you, Oraz, I'd like to know, when it comes to learning from that Foot game and finding your confidence again this time around against Gentlemates, what happened in between that?
Co ti jebe?
We just played like ourselves in foot game. I think we was arrogant. That's because why we lost. And today we just play like chill, normal game. We like practice. We do our job, and it's the end.
And the job is press W and go in. That seems to be your job.
We are that.
And you're very good at it because it's working very well. So Neki, then when it comes to you and your role in the team, how do you know that calling for these very aggressive strats and these very aggressive plays will pay off?
My team is everyone is playing aggressive, so I should give the call like this for them. They are just shooting.
They are just shooting, and you guys are very good at that. So, in terms of the routine when it comes to preparing for these games now in the lower bracket,
Very aggressive, they are just shooting.
Have a bit more of that pressure if you lose, you're out. Is there anything you're doing differently here?
To je tak trapný ta meta, vole.
They're just playing like us.
Yeah, we just doing normal things. Nothing changed. One more game, we are on London, so it's okay.
Yes.
Čet, moje predikce. Po změně tuhle tým mety nechutný, neonky run it down, slabí iniciátoři, slabí sentinelové, až bude zase normální ta hra, kde budou normálně se hrát double iniciátoři nebo vole normální sentinelové, jeden duelista, všichni turecký tým po píči. Trust my words, kámo. Max jeden zůstane, kámo, no má, že top 4 v těch grupách, nebo úplně v prdeli. Ty sám ti, vole. To je prostě jejich meta tuhleto. Disgusting, kámo, meta. Jak prostě zajebe, kámo, IGL týmu. My team very aggressive, so I give call for them. Good shooting.
Do you think there is anything in particular about them that has given them the opportunity to change
Very good.
strong so quickly?
Very good state of the game Riot Games.
I think no. We are just
Good shooting.
It's kinda easy.
Good meta.
It's like the easiest strategy. We're just gonna go shoot. I mean, it's easy when you say it, right?
Kolikrát to ještě řeknou, vole.
So consistently on the server. Is there anything that makes you guys stand apart from the rest? Because we've seen Turkish teams dominate. We've seen BBL do it.
He's just gonna shoot, man,
They
you
went
know.
all the way to that global. We're now seeing you guys dominate. Foot has also already qualified another Turkish teams. What is it? Is it what you guys eat for breakfast? Is it your routine? Is it just the cons, the vibes? Like, give us a little bit of that. What's the aura?
Turkish power.
And I think we love each other. I think we love each other. It's the key. So when we are loving each other, we are winning. when we hate each other, we are losing. So we just love each other.
Aha.
It's a good thing.
Aha.
So you keep loving each other and don't hate after a loss.
We do nothing. We just love each other. We play like 1 year, maybe more than 1 year. We are like family, so it's all good.
Okay, well, I do have one final question, and that is for next week when we're looking at the game.
Just love each other. Just love each other. Play aggressive. Good shooting.
Foot in the low. Yeah, okay. Well, first you have to beat Heretics, so we'll see about that. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And congratulations once again on a very, very dominant win here today. That's it from us. We're going to be signing off for today, but we're going to leave you with the Razor end of day highlights, so enjoy them. We're going to be back again
Díky za pokec, chlapi.
Friday. Bye.
Jeden z nejlepších rozhovorů. Yeah, just love each other, good shooting, play aggressive. Vidíme se na zelené, díky za koukání a pokračujeme za 5 minut, OK? Díky za Watchparty, díky, že jste fandili. See ya! Zatím. Možná ještě dáme nějakou Watchparty na EMEU, ale not sure. Zítra. Možná zítra. Zítra se hraje poslední kval, tuhle to koukat nebudu. A hlavně to ani nestíhám, ale tuhle to jakoby už jenom o seeding. No nic, letím, vidíme se na zelenej. Všichni kick. See ya!